We need Zander Mania.
Hello, LS11 Universe, and welcome to a live stream watch-along. You won't believe it. My name is Zander, and he's on time. It's Ray Wood.
Hi, guys. Okay,
He's been in this StreamYard room for over 30 minutes, actually. Before anyone thinks I was messing around. Hello, shit. Zach. Hello, Robert.
Hey, Zach, Jobber. How you guys doing? Today's Royal Rumble 1998. Unfortunately, my pick of Royal Rumble 06 did not win. I see how it is. Anyway.
Rumble 03 didn't win either. This is the first time I've won a poll for a watch-along.
So, I'm going to tell them what I told you because I'm going to do it, man.
Okay.
Next month, guys. Okay, I'm gonna be nominating Royal Rumble for the rest of the month. We got another live stream coming up, and 2 weeks time. But we also have one 2 days from now.
Yes, we do.
Yep. So make sure to tune into that.
Big week. Big weekend.
So I'm good. How are you both? We're good, Jobber. So next month, a nomination of mine will be the film known as The Chaperone, starring Triple H. So when the voting comes out, make sure you vote for Zander and I to watch The Chaperone.
So, yes, Zach, to clarify, we had 3 options in the poll. Jobber's pick, because he's a $10 Patreon, was Royal Rumble 2003. Ray's pick was Royal Rumble 2006, and my pick was Royal Rumble 1998. $10 Patreons get to pick what goes in the poll until we have at least 3 $10 Patreons that actively offer up choices. We have a second one, but he's a friend, so he just supports to support, which is perfectly fine. Until we have at least 3 people suggesting every other week, it's going to be Ray and I throwing stuff in with Jobber for the most part.
Or there might be 4 picks down the line. If we have like a second pick, there might be 4 picks down the line if we get another $10 Patreon backer and the third one.
Yeah, pretty much. And then once we have so many Patreon backers that we can't do it on Twitter anymore, then it will become a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
But anyway,
for now it's Twitter.
Yeah. Don't forget.
I am drinking out of the Breathing Nerddom mug,
and I'm drinking out of the Zander Mania mug. So.
Yep. I saw it on Twitter. We got the sign. Zander got the sign. We're trying to find ways to darken the back so it'll bounce off the light properly. It'll bounce off the wall properly. What I thought of was like black rubber behind it, maybe.
I'll figure something out. But yeah, I also just realized how long this show is, so we're going to be here for a little while.
I was saying that, buddy.
I didn't realize how long it was. That's why I picked an older one, because I thought, well, it's an older show. It'll probably be a little shorter.
No, that's not a thing. I only know that Shawn Michaels got injured during this pay-per-view. Yes, Zach, he did. It was the casket thing. Him flying over the casket.
So before we get started, because I am trying to fill for time because my food is on its way, I hope.
I'm going to order food later.
It's going to be a busy week on the streams because today we've got this. Tomorrow at noon we've got Universe No Mercy, and then Sunday I will be going live with more SVR 2010. Ray is going to try and join me. We're going to try and make it work as best as we can, and then Sunday evening will be ARW's 2021 Royal Rumble. If you don't watch ARW, I actually kind of recommend this episode because it's a lot of fun. It's got 2 Royal Rumbles in it, so it's a lot of fun. But without any further ado, Ray, are you ready?
Sure. Let me get my mouse. 1 second.
So I said, "Are you ready?"
Ready. So, so we're gonna watch Royal Rumble 1998. Anyone who's watching with us, do you guys have it queued up?
Right. Yeah. You know what? Let's let people get queued up, and while we, my food's out for delivery, so it'll be here in about 10 minutes. While we're waiting for people to get it queued up, ladies and gentlemen, Big Papa Pump.
Hey, this is Big Papa Pump Scott Starr, and I got a holiday shout out to Zander and Ray. And these two guys need you to subscribe to LS11 Universe. They are currently at 304, and their goal is to get 500 subs. So help these two dudes out. Again, Zander and Ray, happy holidays and happy New Year.
Thanks to Jobber JJ for getting us that shout out, by the way. We were at 304 at the time of Jobber requesting it. We're at 361 now. Holla if you hear him. All right. Everyone ready? All right.
All right.
3,
2,
1.
Go. See, I don't have to lower the volume because I'm wearing headphones.
Yeah, I hate how I don't like how headphones feel. That's why I don't wear them. See, the good thing is I don't have to worry about knowing that the food is here by looking out the window. I've got an alarm that'll let me know called dogs. They'll start raising hell. So, Ray, I've told you my answer for this, and I'm just saying this during the opening video package. I've told you, I believe, that Ciampa versus Bryan is the match I'm most excited for at No Mercy tomorrow. I know Zach's most excited for Rollins versus Balor. Ray, what match are you most excited for tomorrow?
Ciampa versus Bryan.
And Jobber, I believe you said Rollins Balor is the one you're anticipating, but I could be incorrect. Which one was it? Yeah, better get some chips for this long pay-per-view. Well, I got pizza coming, so that'll be my snack for the long pay-per-view. It's a good thing I haven't really eaten today.
I got cashews.
1-800-COLLECT. Oh, dear Lord. Storm versus Rogue. Okay, that's fair. That's a good. That one's going to be fun as well. Mm-hmm. It's definitely not going to live up to the TNA hype that they probably had 15 years ago. But hey, it's going to be fine. It's a fun match. Loser leaves WWE. This was only the 11th ever Royal Rumble. Well, Zach, I appreciate that. We'll see you at all streams. It's great to have very loyal fans. We got some. We're really lucky, right? We've got some very loyal fans.
We are.
Like it's definitely become like whenever we hit go live, we know we're going to see Zach. We know we're going to see Jobber. Carol, if she's not at work, will usually be here.
Carol's going to drop in here at some point. Carol, don't let me down.
Even if she can't, we'll understand. She had to. She's been having a bit of a rough time at work, so we're all sending her best wishes from the LS11 universe. Which I'm sure she's okay with me saying that, given she talks about it on Twitter publicly. I mean, I guess it's a good thing my food went out for delivery while the intros were going on, because I think the first match is that. That's Mike Tyson.
Hey, Mike Tyson. That was why someone's holding up the Tyson killed Tupac sign.
I like Mike Tyson. I love Mike Tyson, actually. He's great. He's great. Oh, my. We've got Beetlejuice Gold Dust over here.
Luna Vachon.
Man, 1910 times were weird. I've been on a bit of a JonTron binge today, so you're going to probably hear a lot of JonTron quotes in this stream. Oh, Dustin.
The best old school worker of wrestling matches in 2021, guys. Jobber. Yeah, I remember that promo. I do. I'm gonna go ahead and state my opinion. I'm not a big fan of the Attitude Era.
Yeah, I'm not particularly either.
I don't like the current state of things either. You know.
Yeah, no,
I feel like
not great either.
I feel like there's a happy medium between this and PG that needs to be achieved in WWE right now. Like,
Yeah.
definitely don't go back to the way they used to treat women.
Absolutely not. Ah, Vader. I love him. Big Van Vader. I'm a fan. How the stars and Austin McMahon stuff is great, but the mid card is full of Russo shit. Well, yeah, Zach. We like. Will we ever? Don't get mad. We're definitely not going to get mad at that. Will we ever react to pay-per-views? Yeah, we watched a TNA special a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so pretty much the stipulation is, so long as it's
readily available.
Yeah, as long as it's legally available to watch, we allow it to be suggested. Like Jobber a few weeks ago suggested the TNA Christmas special, and that one in a landslide. Like AEW, I would like to is the thing, but I don't know. I don't want to pay $50 to do a reaction stream. Like my thing is, I don't make $50 a day sometimes when I'm working,
and we don't want to promote watching things illegally.
Right. My chair. Whoa, my chair can go down. I did not know that. That actually is like really useful.
A promo, maybe if we have like a show where you recommend stuff.
Yeah, we've done a show where we just have fan recommendations before. Ray, I can't believe I'm doing this already, but hold down the fort. I think my pizza's about to be here.
Okay. Okay. I see Zander in the chat still. Zander, it's fine. It's gone. So yeah, Goldust is.
I wasn't worried. I was just trying to get repositioned to stand up, asshole.
It is. Goldust is great. They almost went like 5 years straight with just mediocre shit. Yeah, 17 questions. I'm looking forward to the whole review of No Mercy. Yeah, that No Mercy tomorrow. We should watch that. You do the show. Vader, I'm sorry that man got his dick so close to your face. The stream is lagging. Second. I'll try to fix it when I come when Zander comes back.
Pizza time.
I'm back. Ray, apparently the stream's been lagging while I've been gone.
Yeah, I heard. I was waiting till you got back to refresh.
Okay. Well, I'm back now, so that might fix some things, because essentially when I'm not in the stream, it's going to run off of Ray's side. So Ray will be back momentarily. I'm going to raise my chair back up. I don't like being this much shorter than my desk. Like, I'm eye level with the monitor now. There we go. I have to compensate for the fact that I feel short some days.
So I just reloaded. If it's still lagging, I don't think there's much I can do about that.
Yeah, I mean, my end seems to be fine. It might be a your thing, but like your current internet situation won't be a problem in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Why? We'll never tell.
Awesome.
What?
I took it off repair because I think when you put on the charger, they make the Wi-Fi a little slower.
Yeah. Hang on. You know what? I actually don't take me off the stream. I'm literally just taking 2 steps away from my desk. I came prepared for having pizza on stream. I bought a TV tray. Let's just get this set up. Let's get that bad boy set up right here. Sturdy right there. Like that. Now
you're doing a JonTron segment right now.
this could be a JonTron. Believably, it could be. Let's see, I gotta get this reorganized. I haven't streamed since, like, I haven't gone live. I lied. I went live. That's a lie. I went live last week, but you know. I haven't had to do this kind of live stream in a while. Oh, this is just. Oh, yes. Good Lord. I just got the replay of the Vader bomb. Vader's a beast, man. Guy could have been the next big thing in WWF, and then Sean had to go talk to Vince about him. Look at vanilla Michael Cole.
So something I'm looking forward to. This sounds so morbid. Questions: will Ray be at No Mercy? I will not be at No Mercy, unfortunately.
Ray's next commentary appearance will be Takeover Brooklyn next month.
Yeah. So, but if you want to hear some recent commentary, I did commentate the Brody Lee Undertaker match. So if you want to hear some of my better commentary, you can go watch that. And that should hold you over till Takeover. Michael's in 1998. Michael in 1998. Really, he's here.
Yeah, I mean, on the final Nitro, Vince McMahon said to Michael Cole, "Do you really think you're still going to be here in 20 years?"
But oh, Sonny. She was so pretty back then. And then, you get the fact that Dolph Ziggler did that, and you're like, oh, Dolph.
Ray, don't make me have to unlist another stream. El Torito? Did I just see that?
Yeah, El Torito.
Did they? Is this like a distant relative of the one that we had in 2014?
I guess so. I don't know. So I was telling Zander before the stream that for future pay-per-views, we should have a Russometer. How Vince Russo is this segment? In terms of that, this shit is off of the charts.
What the fuck are we watching?
The mind of Vince Russo. This is what we're watching right now.
There are not enough drugs.
There are, and I'm on them because this is funny as hell.
What the fuck?
That's a joke, guys. I'm not on drugs, but
I don't know what I was expecting. I thought I'd seen this.
I don't know.
So, just because this pay-per-view is almost 3 hours in length, I'd like to set the ground rule that come March and April, we're not doing 4 WrestleManias in a row on watch-alongs because I know that'll happen.
Nah. I mean, we will watch definitely like
1 or 2, like maybe 1 in March, 1 in April.
Yeah. Maybe we watch wrestling movies to alternate. That's a plan. On first March of first Friday of, or whatever the day would be, of March and April, we'll watch Mania. Other than that, we'll watch a movie, which at most is going to be 2 hours.
Yeah. I'm both nervous and excited to potentially watch The Chaperone.
Because, you have to watch it. It's like, do I want to see Triple H become a self-help guru?
Kind of.
Yeah,
kind of. Zach said, did we hear that WrestleMania?
That's what he does. That's part of the story in The Chaperone.
So Zach has said, did we hear that Mania was pushed back to April? I thought it was already going to be in April, but no, I did not know that.
So that was like the first Sunday in April every year. I know sometimes it's been March, but I think primarily it's been April.
Well, this year it was supposed to be in March, but it got pushed back to April. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I think I remember reading something about it on Wrestle Talk today.
Mm.
It will definitely be interesting seeing how far back it gets pushed. Like, I know that they're trying to be determined to get fans in attendance. I don't think the vaccines can be widespread enough for that yet.
They could get a relationship with a country that has many islands like the UFC is.
I don't know, man.
There's going to be 2,000 people at the Conor McGregor fight.
Nice. Good for them.
I don't think it's a good idea to bring 2,000 people to a small island in Abu Dhabi, but that's just me.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, now she's responding to me. I love my girlfriend, but she always waits. All right, let's see here.
I love how. Okay, I will say this for Mike Tyson. At least he's genuinely reacting to the match instead of most celebrities there who just sit and smile about it. I'm like, yeah.
Mike's like, oh yeah, the little people beating each other up. That's how Mike Tyson sounds. You can't get mad at me for that one. I wondered what would happen if Shawn didn't get injured. Would Triple H have gotten as big of a push? No, he wouldn't have.
Matters if he still ended up banging Stephanie. I think that's what that depends on. Because he could still end up banging Stephanie.
The worst part is this is actually like not a horrible wrestling match.
Yeah, I saw Jobber say that this is actually great, and I thought he was actually talking about the stream. And he was going, it's actually all right. I expected shit.
As compared to the usual shit we see. I mean, it's pretty on brand for an LS11 Universe stream. You're having Wi-Fi problems. I leave for 5 minutes to go get pizza. Dogs start barking in the background. It's the usual.
Yep.
Who knows? You might get an unboxing in a little bit. I got a couple of WWE Elites that I just got from Amazon earlier that I need to open. Speaking of Tyson, Jobber watched the Raw segment with him and Stone Cold, and it's great. The last thing before Raw goes off the air is Tyson saying the word "fuck." Oh no, the homophobic slur.
Okay, I think that word's a lot more acceptable in Britain because here that's like chanting the N-word.
Well, Jobber's self-censored, so that's fine.
Huh?
Jobber's self-censored.
How much you want to bet, like, Sonny got with one of the midgets?
Would Stone Cold have gotten a push? Yeah, because, I mean...
No, Stone Cold never got pushed.
Yeah, Austin would have gotten pushed no matter what if Michaels had gotten injured.
Like, unless it was, like, something, like, bad, that, like, that Shawn knew about Vince, I don't see them not pushing Austin. Unless they were like gay lovers, which some people think they were gay lovers. So
Yeah, no, like I think the only person that would have really been affected if Sean hadn't gotten injured is Hunter, and he still would have been a world champion. Just he wouldn't have been as big as he turned out to be.
Also, The Rock. I'm not sure The Rock would have gotten as big because Michaels and The Rock hate each other for a long time. It's a shame Michaels and The Rock never got in the ring, had a scrap.
I know, that would have been a great match. In their prime, it would have. In 2021, absolutely not.
Yeah. Both those guys like just so great at like not just in-ring wrestling, but like controlling the crowd.
Kane, it's a toss-up. I mean, Kane had only debuted, what, the year prior to this? Didn't he debut in 96?
96?
Is that what year Kane debuted? That sounds right to me. I guess we could just look it up. '92. Okay, my bad. So Kane debuted in 1992. So like, oh wait, 92 was when he was Isaac Yankem. My bad. So 1997. Thank you, Jobber and Zach, for that. They were just saying what year Glenn Jacobs himself debuted as a wrestler on Google. But yeah, no, I mean, Kane was clearly pegged for big things as soon as he showed up.
No, I know I was saying dope to my phone.
See, that's how you do fake. That's how you do comedy. They bust down the door to find awesome. They just walk in to see the foam middle finger. That was good.
Yep.
That wasn't thrown in your face. Laugh, damn it, comedy.
So there's a movie called Freddy Got Fingered. And in this movie, there are certain scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's ridiculous. It's a guy like on a conveyor belt with like a long like salami between his hands, going ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
I really wish I wasn't anything right now.
As he slowly drags the salami across this woman's face.
Yeah, I'm with Jobber.
And,
great timing for me to be eating.
And it's one of those things. It's not funny, but you laugh because this scene almost gives you no other option. But this comedy was essentially made for people like Vince McMahon. And apparently he hates Tom Green, which when I heard that, I was like, Vince McMahon? Okay, Tom Green seems like someone who Vince McMahon would love.
That's current Impact wrestler Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock has competed in MMA recently.
Mike Tyson had a boxing match for charity recently.
No, like 2016, Ken Shamrock fought this dude named Kimbo Slice, and it was just a bad situation. Look at that face. That's the face of a man who knows one day he's going to be dominating Hollywood.
And yes, Jobber, I did know that The Rock inducted Ken into the TNA Hall of Fame. I think it was great. These jokes are very, very dated, aren't they?
Okay, but I kind of miss this version of The Rock, where it's just an all-out dickhead. He's not talking that way to come off as likable. He's talking that way because he thinks he's that epic.
This comment right here. Long-term booking, like I both so
happen?
What?
When that happened?
When did what? Oh, mid long-term booking. So here's the thing.
Pretty sure Vince is coming in high on coke every day and just like rhyme words on boards. That's what I imagine.
So what I was going to say about long-term booking. So Seth Rollins did an interview last year, or maybe it was 2019, where Rollins said fans aren't patient enough for long-term booking anymore. I both do and don't agree with that statement. Okay? So I agree in the way that sometimes the fans aren't patient enough for long-term storytelling, but other times when WWE acts like they're trying to do long-term storytelling, they're shooting themselves in the foot by doing a long-term story that's so bad and overdone, like the Rollins versus Mysterio family thing last year, that like that way they can say, well, we tried to do this long-term feud, but you all were too impatient. Like, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Tomorrow's No Mercy is really a show about long-term booking because you're going to come out of that show knowing where we're going next, not thinking, well, that wrapped up everything nicely. Tomorrow's No Mercy is about getting us to the next destination.
So there was an interview. I forget who did it. It was an older guy in the business, and he was talking about having to agent WWF tours in the 80s. Because at the time they would run like different tours in different places. Like it was that big they could run a tour here and a tour there, and and he was in charge of the tour that would ultimately get the Ultimate Warrior over. So Ultimate Warrior was going everywhere and just squashing Andre the Giant. And every single time the fans would boo and boo and boo because they loved Andre and they didn't want to see Andre lose. And eventually, like, the guy said, dude, he called Vince and he's like, we have to change this match because if we don't, like, these people are going to, like, there's going to happen a riot. Like, he's beating Andre every night and people are ready to take knives out Vince. And Vince says, then we'll shove it down their throat. And he just pushed it for months and months and months and months. And eventually the Ultimate Warrior got over. So I'm like, okay, that's revealing towards a lot of what he's done with Roman Reigns.
By the way, just because I've seen it twice now, yeah, it's like maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we would have gotten more Jericho Michaels, maybe not. I wasn't watching it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jobber says that it may not show up on here, but Jobber said it on YouTube. I do approve the comment just because our thing has an auto filter I need to turn off. Jobber says Seth is losing it. He's becoming like Shawn in 95-96, just a dick. WCW 95-96 is all about long term with most storylines, especially the Sting story.
Yeah. I enjoy the Sting story. I don't like the fact they only wrestles one match in the year. I feel like he could have brought him back earlier and just have him going through other members of the NWO. That's kind of a small critique in the grand scheme. I get the fact that's a year of not wrestling. I get that whole thing.
Yeah.
So was this before WWE was obsessed with covering up empty seats?
Yeah. I actually started recording the first video on our road to SummerSlam today.
That's cool. So apparently Mustafa Ali is getting punished for bringing up the piped-in crowd noise on Raw Talk. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, does Vince think that we think that the fans are real?
I think he does. In Jobber's Monday Night Wars journey, he is in January of 1996. You know what is crazy to think? I did just Google this, so I was right. Kurt Angle only debuted 7 months after this pay-per-view.
Yep. Do you know where Kurt Angle was originally going to go? ECW. Yeah, that was the first promotion he looked at. He actually made an appearance on ECW television. And later that night, Raven crucified the Sandman while Sandman's son helped because he'd been brainwashed by Raven. And Kurt Angle being a Kurt Angle being a very devout Christian felt that, oh my God, you decided to crucify the beer-swilling, domestic violence committing guy who canes people for fun. I'm gone.
So Zach says another amazing story was who ran over Stone Cold? Quite honestly, I don't know much about the story, but was it? It was revealed to be Rikishi, who said he did it for The Rock, but The Rock then was like, no, he didn't.
I did it for The Rock. Oh my God! I've seen someone edit a picture of Rikishi with a bag of crack next to him, saying, "I did it for The Rock."
Yeah, anyway, brighter note. I'm going to probably, after this stream tonight, if I'm still wide awake anyway, like I am right now, because I am wide fucking awake right now for once in my life, I will probably continue recording the build to SummerSlam, because I need to go ahead and get NXT TakeOver Brooklyn and SummerSlam recorded and edited. That way Ray can commentate them with me.
Yeah. So I see Jobber commented, ECW. Yeah, I love ECW.
Well, I think he commented ECW in response to you asking me if I knew where Kurt Angle's debut was supposed to be.
Oh. I thought he was just doing the chant, the ECW chant.
Nah. Although, so it's a little ways away. That's too far off to talk about, actually.
Yeah, it's very far off to talk about that.
Like, well over a year away. Like, that's how fucking far ahead we are.
Oh yeah, we're really far ahead, guys.
When it comes to ideas, like long-term ideas, like, I can't tell you much, but I will say we currently got the main event of our third WrestleMania penciled in.
So yeah, we're going to be here for a while, guys. Grab a bag of chips.
All right, I'll be right here. I swear I thought I'd watched this pay-per-view before. I remember this match specifically. Like, if the finish to this match is what I think it is, then I've
this
seen
was
this.
not peak Russo yet, right?
Right.
Because a lot of these matches have been like a good length and like a hallmark of Vince Russo booking is the matches are absurdly short because he doesn't understand wrestling.
Mm-hmm. So I have a random question before I read these comments that these guys just put in the chat. What's with the Toy Story logo for the Royal Rumble this year?
That was the Royal Rumble logo for a few years.
Okay, so Jobber has said, third, you haven't even had the second, LOL. I can't even handle long-term booking. And then Zach said, at least we don't have them wait weeks on weeks for pay-per-views in Universe. Well, we try not to. Because it's not fair to you guys to have you, like, on the edge of your seat. Like, for example, the go-home angle this week of Seth Rollins beat Keith Lee, or Edge versus Ciampa. Like, we did that incredible match of Edge versus Bryan with Bryan winning. To then make you guys, like, wait 3 weeks before we did No Mercy, that would be cheap. So, like, I try to hold a standard of we run on a real-time schedule.
Yeah. Also, something I'll say is when you talk to a lot of big YouTubers, they say consistency is everything. They are 100% correct. Consistency is everything. There's a lot of great channels out there that don't have a lot of subscribers because they don't make consistent content. They're not consistent with what they do. We want a really tight ship with our content.
Right, like we just started doing daily again. Like we were doing daily content for a little while, and then I took a break because I needed a mental break from doing daily content, which is also why I haven't uploaded on the Let's Play channel in a few days. Mainly just because,
and also at the time, you've stepped away. Like you're not like completely gone from the Let's Play channel, but it's definitely taken a backseat.
Yeah, it used to be every day, both channels. Now it's like the Let's Play channel is when I feel like it. Like I haven't recorded in a week, and I haven't felt like playing Pokemon for a week.
Yeah.
Like, will I continue that Let's Play? Absolutely. How soon will it be? When I feel like it.
Yeah.
It's like that channel is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Like literally, we got to. So here, let me point this out about the Let's Play channel. I said this in my I'm quitting video on it. I'd been at 673, like between 670 and 673 subscribers for 2 years. As soon as I started uploading again, we had 683 in like a week. We got 10 subscribers in a week. You know where we're at now? 672. All 10 of those people left again. I'm not even kidding. That channel's cursed. And I do appreciate that, like guys like you do watch with them, Zach. But it is a matter of I talk about this a lot. I'm in a relationship. I'm literally looking at engagement rings at this point in my life.
You're so lucky. You're so lucky your lady ain't watching the channel.
She knows. That jar behind me is funds for the engagement ring. I've talked about this on stream plenty. And like I talked about on Sunday a little bit. I'm saving up for an engagement ring. I'm running 2 YouTube channels, obviously. I'm in college trying to figure out what I want to be when I grow up. So, it's just a matter of I don't have the time in the day to run 2 YouTube channels anymore. as much as I'd love to. I don't, you know, I know this was different times. But the thing here that bothers me is Ken Shamrock, an MMA fighter, used a belly-to-belly suplex as his finisher. Yep, I've seen this match. Rock putting the knuckles in Shamrock's tights. You know what I'm looking forward to, Ray?
What?
So because I'm recording the build-up to SummerSlam, Keith Lee is still using his Bask in His Glory theme from CFO Money. Mike Chioda just straight up feeling out Shamrock. Anyway, yeah, no, Zach, I'm never going to vlog. I will never be vlogging. I'm not entertaining enough for that. My life is not entertaining enough for that. Anyway, back on track here while I'm thinking about it. So Keith Lee still got his CFO Money Bask in His Glory theme. I know damn well they're going to release his new theme in the next couple days. We're going to have 2 months of content where he's still using Bask in His Glory. And the people who don't see this stream are going to be like, so when's Keith Lee getting his new theme?
Or maybe they'll just be happy. They have a... Yeah.
Like, quite honestly, it is really BS because it does, like Jobber says he likes the match. It is a good match. It was a good finish, kind of. But like, what are the rules? Because like referees will find out someone cheated and then not overturn the decision. But then sometimes they will. It's like, what are the rules? What are the rules? Oh, this is my first live stream with you using the new mic.
Oh yeah.
Bask in His Glory is the thing. I haven't heard the new one in full yet, so I can't. The only time I've heard the new one was at the Royal Rumble, or not Royal Rumble, was at a Survivor Series last year. Because I think I've made it pretty obvious in the past. Like I've said this plenty. I don't watch wrestling week to week. I don't have the time and I don't have the energy. If I were to watch anything week to week, I'd watch AEW, but I don't have cable to watch it. I don't have cable TV. Like, otherwise, I would watch AEW week to week.
Yeah.
So, I've got a fun question for you, right?
What?
We talk about people jumping ship from WWE to AEW all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think the first big name to jump from AEW to WWE is going to be?
I don't know.
I had a bold prediction yesterday while I was driving around.
All right, who do you think?
Brian Cage.
Possibly.
I think he's the only one that would do it. Because he's a big guy and that pretty much doesn't always, but would guarantee he would probably have at least some success in WWE.
Yeah.
But like, I was thinking like guys that started pretty much in AEW and have been built up there, like Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara, Orange Cassidy, MJF.
Yeah.
WWE flatten all four of those guys out. Like Cassidy, Guevara, and Allen would all be on 205 Live with nothing to do within a month.
Yeah.
Jobber says nobody until WWE gets shit together. Fair. That's fair. Chris Jericho is that time. Well, Zach, you said that, but Jericho's always saying, like, he's never going to go back.
Yeah, at first he said he'll probably go back, and then here's the thing. Vince has kind of burnt his bridges when it comes to Chris.
Yeah, it kind of seems like Jericho and Vince have burned that bridge.
And Chris and Triple H have never liked each other. So,
like, yes, I would love Jericho back in WWE specifically because that means we'd use him in universe, but I've set the strict rule of no AEW, no New Japan guys.
yeah.
Ospreay was the exception because it was for the one feud and it was an idea before I made the rule. But like AEW and NJPW makes it a little too unrealistic. I'm kind of starting to add Impact to that list now that they're working with AEW.
Yeah.
Pretty much Joe Hendry and James Storm are the only guys not currently signed to WWE that you're going to see in Universe. I mean, Sandow as well as the GM. But Sandow as GM is a little different. I know I talk about this a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is a good
This
point, Jobber.
feels like Jerry Springer. This does feel like an episode of Jerry Springer.
This video package just makes me miss the Road Warriors. It's sad they're on.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there kind of amused, honestly, because I'm imagining if we did a video package like this. Just like all like the sad music.
Yeah. So speaking of video packages will be returning at SummerSlam. I got 2 matches in mind that I'm going to do video packages for.
And that's Revenge.
Good Lord. Look at Road Dogg and Billy back then. Look how young they look. Not only that, Jobber, not only is Billy still wrestling 23 years later, he still looks great. Billy Gunn still looks great 23 years later. Like, is in phenomenal shape.
Then again, he's on testosterone replacement.
Fair.
Like, literally, when they caught him for in WWE, he was doing, what was it? He had like 9 times the legal amount of testosterone in his system.
Yeah, I didn't know about any of that, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm not a wrestling news reporter. I never will. I'm not going to say I never will be. I'm not a wrestling news reporter. LS11 Universe will never be a wrestling news channel.
I mean, I've had an idea for a news show, but it would require COVID pretty much going away.
Hawk, can you calm down? Wait, that's Animal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Animal has the spider on his forehead, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that is Animal because in WWE 12 he's part of the Road to WrestleMania story. Mikey Cole. Yeah, Zach. In your response to that comment, don't particularly ever really expect to see Goldberg in universe. Not a big Goldberg guy person.
So I'm just gonna say this now. What the fuck were the Road Warriors on? Like those promos over the yelling as loud as humanly possible.
Well, I don't know if you caught my little subtle jab there, Ray, but what were they on? Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Ask the Macho Man. I feel like I'm gonna accidentally give myself a nosebleed during one of these streams. So for those that don't know, I don't tell this fact to many people, but I'll tell it today. I'm very prone to nosebleeds. Ray knows this. One day, I have fully accepted. One day, I'm just going to be sitting here on stream. I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to be in the middle of talking or something, and blood's just going to gush out of my nose. And that's why I keep tissues on my desk or napkins on my desk at all times. That damn cable. I'm not careful. Okay. Always keep like fast food napkins on my desk just in case. If Balor somehow wins tomorrow, then Zander can always call it plan, bro. Maybe, maybe not. Time will tell. You'll know Monday. If Balor wins, you'll know Monday. If Rollins wins, well, maybe that's not the case. I will tell you all that every video from Raw after No Mercy through Battleground is already scheduled on YouTube and is no longer on my hard drive. I need to turn off the live stream chat filters. Yeah, Jobber just brought up that another weird thought of the WWE timeline. The Montreal Screwjob was only 2 months before this.
Yes, it was.
All right, you guys are probably gonna see like my face illuminated here. By the way, update: we're not at 361 anymore. We're at 360 because someone just unsubscribed. That's unfortunate. Here, community.
So Zach says there's no way Balor can beat the greatest wrestler alive today, Seth Rollins, in the main event. Well, maybe not.
Time shall tell. There we go. I've now turned off live stream chat filters. So that means that like it shouldn't hold off on people's chats anymore. And if I need to, get in there and take some, send Scott's to their house. So I can neither confirm nor deny, but I have been looking at Scott Steiner mods. Nothing to do with Universe. Nothing to do with Universe. But you might see a Scott Steiner related content on this channel at some point because he's our new best friend of the channel. What'd you do, Ray?
I'm just thinking, I'm just like, there's just so many long takes of me on these live streams in very unflattering positions.
Hey, man, I've been doing this shit for almost 10. This year makes 10 years of me doing internet content.
Yeah.
Carol!
Julia, I told you Carol would be here. She didn't let me down.
Let's not acknowledge that my voice just reverted to that of a 12-year-old boy for a moment.
He doubted you, Carol. He doubted you'd show up.
Well,
I never doubted you'd show up.
Context. Carol, I just said that you've been working all week and that you said on Twitter you've been having a bit of a rough time of things this week. So we understood if you wouldn't be here, and we're sending you support.
He doubted you.
Ray? Ray, I will drive my happy ass to New Mexico, damn it.
You won't.
I probably won't. My car wouldn't make it. Fucking piece of shit car. We love you too, Carol. Always remember, everybody, be sure to love yourself. Carnal Zanzenegger says so. Do not make me get carnal in here. I will get carnaled. He's not far away. Like, carnal. You're not far off.
For those of you wondering, I did take up vaping again.
What?
For those of you wondering, I did take up vaping again. Thank you.
Well, I'd rather you be vaping on stream than fucking hitting the bong on stream. That's filtered tonight, by the way. Like, normally I'm a little filtered. I might be lagging. I might. If I am, it's fine. I don't think I can reload. I'm the host of the stream. Look, like, if the demand for Carnal to be enough, maybe I can get him to come in for like 15 minutes or so.
Everyone wants Carnal, Zander.
Does everyone want Carnal? Because I can go get Carnal.
Everyone wants Carnal.
Do you want Carnal, Ray?
I always want Carnal.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be stepping away for a moment. The LS11 Universe Hardcore Champion, Carnal Zanzenegger, will be here momentarily. Oh, you're in for a treat, my friend. You've never met Carnal. Carnal, yeah, they want you on the live stream. Really? Yeah, I can do it. It's amazing and all. Like, they never ask for Carnal on the live streams. I know, right? I'm very excited about the live stream. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, Carnal has a brand new T-shirt. Is it a logo shirt? No, it's just a solid color. We own those. Yeah, did you not know that? Yeah, no, I didn't. I've only ever worn shirts with stuff on them. Maybe you should occasionally wear just regular T-shirts with nothing on them to not look like a complete and total loser. Wow, you really let the Hollywood mentality go to your head, haven't you? Yeah, I mean, maybe not. Maybe you let the Hollywood mentality go to your head, Zander. Well, Carnal, you know what? Maybe I am. But you know what? Maybe you're just a figment of my imagination. No, I'm not. People can see me. I'm actually real. Where's your hardcore title? I don't know. You're supposed to be the champion. Maybe. I don't know. I'm looking for it right now. Well, I will help you. You can't for the next few seconds, though. Just get on the screen about it. Yeah, you don't have to be so pushy about it. Well, Carnal, maybe you shouldn't lose the fucking hardcore title. Well, no, I didn't lose it. I wasn't hitting for it. Then just get on the screen. Okay, Carnal is coming. All right, come on, everybody. It's Carnal is here. You know, it's very good to be, you know, sometimes, you know, seems things lagging over on the live stream room. That is Wi-Fi down. That's not good. That is laggy.
Yeah, I was about to say that too, man. He's
I think Carnal's whole Wi-Fi like have just fucking gone down. So that's fucking not really good. Well, this is rather awkward.
So, Carnal.
Yeah, Ray, how can I help you?
Okay.
I think a little bit better. Sounds like a old bad AM radio. He's full robot. Hang on, let me mute myself. It seems Conald's a little bit better now. Conald is also like, I think, 30 seconds behind, so he's going to jump forward a little bit. Another crap finish. Conald versus Scott Steiner. If Scott Steiner wants to step up and go one-on-one with the Exterminator, then Conald and the Exterminator will go one-on-one, you know. Ray, what timestamp are we at? Conald's network completely lagged out.
We are at, let's see, I'll pause. We are at 1:05:46.
Okay, Conald's actually like a minute ahead of you now. Conald's at 1:06:22. So Conald's going to hold off for a minute. Conald is going to watch that clock there. And once that clock hits about 1:12:45, then Conald will hit play. You know, it's going to be all good. It'll be fine, you know. Yeah. So yeah, we heard about Conald and Zander a minute ago. We are arguing. We could not find the title. It seems to have gone missing, which is really not good. Conald needs it because Conald needs to do an Ultimate Dragon picture at some point. Do we watch the NFL? Conald does not watch the NFL. Zander does not watch the NFL. We are not football fans. Ray, I do not believe it.
I watch some football.
Okay, well, I do not watch any football. Conald doesn't. Zander doesn't. None of the Zanders do. Mania Del Zander, Zander number 5, Zander number 3. None of the Zanders do. If you do not know who the other Zanders are, well, I can just simply describe us all in one picture. Zander actually did it today for fun. He's actually a rather decent artist. He'll never tell him. He will never let himself admit that he has to have other people tell him it because he doesn't think too highly of himself. But Conald is very proud of what Zander did with this. So here you go. Here's a drawing Zander did of himself and all the other Zanders. You see, it is uploading the StreamYard. Conald is giving it the moment. So you can see as it uploads. Come on, good. Come on. Put the picture out, not the cookie down. You see, you got Zander.
I'm here.
You got Zander, you got Conald, you got Zander number 3, you got Magnet Del Zander, you got Zander number 5, and you got the Doctor. Conald loves this picture. It very much encapsulates the personality.
I like that picture, but don't forget the Zanders that haven't been seen in a while. John Cena Zander and Hulk Hogan Zander.
You know, I heard John Cena Zander was actually repackaged into Mania Del Zander. What do you think about the Jeff Hardy heel run back in TNA? Conald did not watch it, so I have no opinion on it.
I saw some of it. No, not a big fan. Jeff's natural baby face. Don't think they should have done that.
Thank you, Jabba. I'm sure Zander very much appreciates it on the other side of the room. Don't you, there?
Yeah, I do. Thanks.
Yeah, he does. You know, Conald wore the absolute wrong sunglasses for this.
No one, like, man. Guys, I'm just gonna say, Austin is still so over. Like if he shows up in WWE today in front of a live crowd, the second they hear that glass shatter, it's like a fucking roar.
Conald really likes Austin. Austin is great, you know.
No, I'm just saying, still, he's more over than anyone on the current roster.
He is the most over wrestler of all time. Arguably Hogan, but Hogan has very much been soured at this point. Royal Rumble, you know.
If you look at
Royal Rumble's really long, Zander gets back in here before his voice gets tired. So, thanks for letting me stop by, everybody. Zander, yeah, you can come back on now. All right, cool. All right, I'm on my way back in. Thanks for stopping by, Carl. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me. Find that hardcore title while you're at it. Okay, fine. Yeah, you gotta do something useful for once. You know, you're pretty lazy otherwise. Why don't you say that to Connell's face? I am saying it to Connell's face. Well, yeah, maybe you should. I'm doing it. Can we just not argue for once when we're off camera? Well, how are people going to know that we're both off camera together if we're not arguing? Well, we could just have a nice conversation, right? Yeah. Hopefully they can not see you changing shirts in the reflection of the pictures in your background. Yeah, hopefully not. Let me get back on camera now. Don't know if people know, but that's actually kind of a hard. Okay, kayfabe aside, that's a really hard bit to do. Hey, it's at least proof that Zander and I are good at unscripted comedy. Hey, Cactus Jack started it off. Well, thank you, Carol. I'm glad you guys love it. I'm glad you guys like the Xander's picture. Maybe I'll do some like free 8.5 by 11 like photo prints of these that I'll sign, that the other Xanders and I will sign at some point and just give them away for free as like a little raffle thing at some point.
Yeah.
Because for those that don't know, I do all of the art for our channel.
I'm good at graphic design. I'm not good at art.
Ray's really good at graphic designing. I'm pretty good at it as well. I also like to do art more.
Yeah.
What the hell? Is that Terry Funk?
Oh yeah, it's Chainsaw Charlie, Terry Funk. Yeah.
I did not know that. Was he never? I mean, never mind. I was gonna say, was he never Terry Funk in WWE? But he was. How many times has Terry Funk retired since this match? Probably at least 30. A Russo rib. So we're starting off the Rumble with some hardcore. I'm looking forward to this.
So
I feel like I remember him hitting one of the chairs in the
chain on it.
Well, I mean, it's part of the gimmick,
I know it's part of the gimmick, but I always find it funny. Okay, here's the thing. Jim Cornette's told a story about this, how they hired Terry Funk, because Eric Bischoff let Terry Funk go to WWE because he couldn't pay Terry what he needed in ECW. Right. That's a real story. Like Paul let Terry go to WWE. Or WWF at the time. And Terry was given the Chainsaw Charlie gimmick. And Vince Russo hears about this, and yeah, it was a rib, partly pissed off Cornette. And he goes to Kevin Dunn and Vince Russo and he goes, "Why are you doing this? Why not just bring me Terry Funk? Terry Funk hasn't been here in 10 years. No one knows who. No one's gonna know who Terry Funk is. That's Buggy Beaver fucking Kevin. Yeah, Kevin Dunn. Yeah, that's Kevin Dunn. Anyway, so he said no one's gonna know who Terry Funk is. He hasn't been here in 20 years. He's not a superstar anymore.
So Zach has said, I know we hate Goldberg. Can we please bring in Gilbert? If Gilbert ever comes in, it'll be for like a joke spot.
Yeah.
If anything.
Yeah. But to finish this. So he goes out there as Chainsaw Charlie. And immediately, what does the crowd start doing? Terry. Yes. Because they're wrestling fans. And they know who Terry Funk is. Because they watch ECW probably.
Who the hell is this?
Now I think you're ahead.
Yeah, I'll pause it. Let me know when this jabroni that just came out has been thrown over the top the first time.
Okay.
But yeah, I know, Zach. Rollins sacrifices going. I genuinely don't know where. I'll be honest here. I will shoot for a moment.
Now,
No? Okay. I don't know where you get the idea of us having Rollins sacrifice people. We've really never done that.
Yeah, not really.
Like, it's just, hey, Shale, good to see you, man. Or good to
Hey,
see you, friend.
Shale. Sounds like Chael. Chael P. Sonnen, the American gangster.
Oh, Ray.
Chael Sonnen, who once got caught in UFC having 5 times the amount of testosterone as the normal man. And do you want to know what he said to that?
What do you say to that?
He's like, 5 times? I'm Chael Sonnen. How did it get that low? I'm much more than 5 times a regular man.
Of course. I like I like this Rumble already. You've got some stuff you don't normally see with this hardcore bit. Like, yes, the unprotected chair shots to the head, with it being Foley and Funk specifically, make me very uncomfortable, but...
Okay, I'm just going to say here, if you watch ECW or you've seen the documentary, The Rise and Fall of ECW, by the way, if you're like on a sick day and you're like at home in bed, that documentary is 3 hours long. It's on the network and it will keep you entertained. Anyway,
yeah.
Anyway, like, it does not take much to figure out that Attitude is basically a ripoff of ECW for the most part.
Okay, so what Zach means by Rollins sacrifices is like, we can't do the eye spot, which I wouldn't do anyway. What, Ray? Hello? Did I lose Ray?
So I don't know where Zander is.
Ray, you've completely gone full robot.
Are we good?
We are now. Yeah, we're good.
StreamYard!
Anyway, so we wouldn't do the eye spot even if we could because I'm disgusted by that spot and I think it's stupid. But yeah, I mean, like, I guess the concerto makes sense. He kind of did it to Undertaker back before Mania. I mean, maybe, you know. I probably wouldn't do it with Gilbert. It wouldn't really make sense, but like I said, if Gilbert ever shows up, it'll probably be like a joke where we have him, like, Matt Riddle makes an open challenge one night and Goldberg's music hits, but it's Gilbert.
Ray, Rise and Fall of ECW is so great. Yep, it's a great, great documentary to watch. Another one that's more recent is Ladies and Gentlemen, My Name is Paul Heyman.
I've seen most of those.
Yeah, those are pretty good. And I thought about this recently because I realized when I first started booking for you, I completely forgot about this. Although I kept doing it. When I first started booking NXT and helping you with the other 2 shows, primarily SmackDown, but some Raw.
Like for this universe or the old one?
This one.
Okay.
I realized I actually listened to a podcast or a series of podcasts, and they're uploaded on YouTube as one video. So Jim Cornette did 3 or 4 podcasts just going over booking OVW.
Mm.
And I would actually really recommend if any of you guys like want to launch universe mode, like if Prince Mata comes in here or anything, I'd recommend watching Jim Cornette OVW Omnibus. They cut out like all the beginnings and everything. It's just the talking portion of the podcast, so you're good on that. And it's about 4 hours, and I'd recommend you watch that. Or listen to that, rather. And Xander's annoyed with me right now, so I'm going to let him talk.
No, Xander's being wide fucking awake like an hour ago has gone away. The pizza coma is starting to set in.
Yeah, I thought you were like so annoyed with me. He's just talking about how he writes.
No, I don't mind that. You know that.
Oh, hello. Shelton Benjamin overshadowed by the names from the class 2002. Those names overshadowed everyone, man. If you listen to the podcast, you'll know that. And you'll learn that. I seriously recommend you look it up. Like Jim talks about, yeah, I got like this amazing class out. In case you don't know, the 5 are John Cena, Randy Orton, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Shelton Benjamin. And Jim was like, yeah, those are great, man. Anyone who came up after that was immediately overshadowed by them and did not get the opportunity they deserved.
Yeah, I mean, out of the 5, Shelton was great. Like, Shelton still is great in 2021, but like, I don't like Brock, but 2002, he was definitely had the most potential out of that class for that year. I mean, the fucker.
I would say Cena always had the most potential out of anyone in that class.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. But
like
straight out of the gate, Brock Lesnar was the next big thing, literally. Like, as people
honestly,
know, I'm not a Brock Lesnar guy.
Huh?
As people know, I'm not a Brock Lesnar fan at all. Like, the only reason he was WWE champion when we started Universe was because he was WWE champion in real life.
Do you want to know a funny story?
What's that?
So, Jim Cornette did not think that Brock Lesnar was ready for WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And he was going to be kept from the main roster. I think Jim's plan was to keep him till 04.
Mm-hmm.
But then one of Brock's friends, I think he was an NFL guy, knew Paul Heyman. And he called Paul Heyman and said, hey, there's a guy down at OVW. He's my friend. His name is Brock Lesnar. Would you mind talking to him? And he was like, all right. So he talked to him, really liked him, told Vince about him, and got him moved up to the main roster. And apparently Cornette was pissed.
That's pretty funny.
The funny thing is, there is a ton of similarities between Jim Cornette and Paul Heyman.
Okay, so we actually kind of touched on this earlier, Zach. Zach asks, do we think the Click ruined Vader? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned it earlier, that poor Vader, he should have been the next big thing for WWE. He should have been WWF champion. But Sean went and talked to Vince because he didn't like the way Vader worked the match they did. Well, speak of the devil himself, Ray, you were just talking about a minute ago. Prince Mata is in the building.
Hey, Prince Mata.
Good to see you. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, so about booking, giving tips to people like you who might want to write a universe mode and different things you should listen to and watch to get a good idea of some good booking.
Yeah.
Not that I'm the best book on there, but you know.
Prince Mata is a friend of the channel, Zach. He runs his own. He's starting his own WWE 2K universe on his other channel, Mata WWE. I'll leave a link to the channel in a moment. He's got his first episode premiering this Monday, I believe.
Yep.
Let me, same old on our end here, Mata. Just getting some stuff, getting this stream done before the big premiere tomorrow. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. Go over here. So for those that aren't aware or aren't subscribed already, go do us all a favor and give Prince Mata a sub. Or Mata's WWE. Because I'm very excited. Like, the thumbnail for his first episode has got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens on it. So he's already winning me over. Carol, we are at the.
Carol, we're at the halfway point, Carol.
Yeah, we've got most of the Rumble and the World Title match left.
Yeah, so
if you'd like to join
we
in,
literally got like an hour and 20 minutes left on this. And at least probably an hour and 25 of the whole live stream. Speaking of Jim Cornette.
Oh,
yes. 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 You wanted this, Zander.
I didn't.
You nominated this pay-per-view.
I didn't know Jim Cornette was on it.
He's so fat and full of Sprite.
Poor Owen Hart right there.
This was a 14.
Owen Hart.
This was a 14 Sprite day for Jim Cornette.
Owen Hart should have been WWF champion. I stand by that.
He should have, man. Like, they should have put him in a feud with Shawn.
Owen should have been one of the top guys in the company. Yeah. Seth Rollins with split personality. Big matches he comes out as the King Slayer. I don't think Seth Rollins with a split personality works as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to say never. I'm not going to say it's never going to happen with Rollins turning back into the Kingslayer. Like,
I don't see it being like his alter ego.
Right. Like, in our universe especially, I feel like Rollins eventually will have to turn face again. Like, it's probably not in our record books for a while. Or, like, isn't on the agenda for a while. Prince Mata with a great question. Who is our favorite wrestlers in WWE right now? Ray, go first, because I've got to think about this one for a minute.
Reigns and Cole.
Rollins and Keith Lee.
Yeah.
Adam Cole's up there for me, too, though. Remember when Vince McMahon won the 99 Rumble? I bet 99 Rumble is one of the only ones I haven't seen, actually. But I do know that Vince won it. I've seen parts of it. So I'm aware that Vince won. And then won the title not long after. Like, I think it's pretty obvious that we both love Adam Cole, given he's Mr. Money in the Bank in our universe.
Yeah. Given I wrote him to have a year-long title reign.
Yeah. Like, I've said this to Ray before. I think WWE's roster is so stacked right now that it actually makes writing universe hard. So,
yeah.
Ray, we talked about this before, but just because we had a writing session very recently, I feel like I'm going to reiterate it. So people have asked before if we'd ever consider doing a live writing session.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We did a writing session the other night.
Yeah, we did.
For 4 hours. About 20 words were spoken every 15 minutes. Mostly about the book itself.
It's a slow burn, guys.
Well, it's because we want to make sure that the stories play out the right way. Like, we don't want to just be like, all right, we're just going to have fucking...
honestly, like, a good part of that booking, of our booking sessions, are literally just, does this work? No. Well, we could do it this way, but we need another guy for that. What are our options?
Yeah,
let's go back to the roster page. And then
like,
go over the names.
take a shot every time we say what are our options. Ray and I would be wasted by the end of the session. We'd probably die of fucking alcohol poisoning. Jobber says 4 hours. Are we both Russo? No, we want to make sure that we have the best product we can.
Yeah. Also, we're booking like months. Didn't we book like a month and a half?
We booked a month and a half, yes. Those 4 hours is booking like a month and a half of content. And then even then, sometimes the content has to be changed for various reasons, whether it be someone's being written out, someone's been released, we have a better idea on the way. Is that EC3's long lost father?
That's literally let me think. That's an average of 25 to 26 shows to write in 4 hours.
If we're doing a month and a half, that's about actually a month and a half would only be about 20 shows.
Yeah, 20. I did the math wrong. I'm sorry.
6 shows in 1 month, and then 6 shows after 2 weeks.
Ask Mr. Hyde if I'm good at math. Anyway,
yeah, Black Wednesday.
So yeah,
talked about that.
Yeah, it's about a show every 12 minutes, I guess. Be the average.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we've talked about Black Wednesday too. Why was Roman Reigns WWE champion last year in our universe? Black Wednesday.
Yep.
Why were the AOP Raw Tag Team champions? Black Wednesday.
Yeah, we had a totally different plan. Braun Strowman was going to fight EC3 at Mania.
So if we don't know the story, Jerry Jarrett was interviewed, and Russo was complaining about the network because he wasn't allowed to. He wasn't allowed to do what he wanted, and complained and said it takes him about 13 hours to make a 2-hour show. Jerry Jarrett buried Russo. Hey, there's as Jobber just called her, Miss Lesnar. Prince Mata says, "Do we think we will get a WWE 2K22?" They've confirmed it, haven't they?
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Yeah, and on that note, I know the upcoming question will probably be one of the things we want most. For me, it's 5-on-5 matches with a revamped engine so that it runs smoothly, and war games.
War games.
War games.
War games. Had to. I would look, even if you think that they're going to pull the BS excuse of war games would be too hard to put into the game, give us 4 versus 4 inside Hell in a Cell. I'll be content with that.
Yeah,
I won't be. I'll complain, but I want it. A lot of beef in this ring. Jobber, you're right about that. Speaking of beef, that didn't really segue as well as I was hoping it would. Speaking of Royal Rumbles, holy fuck, I'm going to have to edit predictions for fucking 8 people in the Royal Rumble that's upcoming soon. They better have a huge roster, man. They haven't for 2 years. Yeah, they really cut the roster. They really half-assed the roster in 2K20.
Well, to be fair, I ain't saying it like this. There are more people who buy it just to play the exhibition mode than buy it for stuff like Universe.
Yeah, that's true,
and most people who buy it for exhibition aren't complaining about lower mid-carders not being in the game.
Yeah. So Carol and Jobber, so I'll let you guys know since you guys are here and you're the only ones I got to contact through Twitter for this because The other people involved are I'll tell you that in a moment, Prince Mata. The other people involved are so we got Carol and Jobber, me and Ray, Arnold, Mania, Del Zander. They're easy to get a hold of. My younger brothers are away, and then the mysterious hacker of Zander Number 5's predictions will show himself in the predictions. It's as simple as this. After this Friday, not today, but next week after SmackDown. Next week after SmackDown. I assume we will have we'll have pretty much the whole match card for the Rumble. So I will give you all a running list of the order I want you to predict to the Rumble in, like the order I want you to predict matches in, to make it easier for me. I'll explain how the Rumble predictions are going to work. I'll explain any bonus picks. I will be sending everyone a video explaining what I need when I need.
Daryl.
Okay, so Prince Mata has asked. Prince Mata has asked, who do we have winning the Rumbles this year? So,
Big E.
Big E is my heart. My heart wants Big E. My head originally said Goldberg.
And then I punished his head for being such a fool.
But now my head is going with Brock.
Brock.
As for women's, my heart says Bianca Belair. My head says Charlotte. My heart also says Tessa Blanchard. I think she debuts in I think she debuts in
Yeah, gotta beat that man. Stop being Jerry Lawler, Jerry Lawler.
You can tell I'm not used to these longer shows lately. I'm out here running on fumes.
They hate you. They consume you. I'm great, man.
You're used to being up at this point in the day. I'm like normally slowing down at this point. Samoa Joe's a good shout as well, Prince Mata. Like I love Samoa Joe being there.
5:45, man.
You know what? I gotta agree with Zach on this one. If Tessa does show up, I want Tessa versus Charlotte. Also, this is there's Mankind. This is that Rumble.
Hey, it's fun. I find it funny.
No, I do too. I think it's great. 2000 Royal Rumble, that's peak Lawler. Oh, boy.
Okay, do you want to know who's like a worse Jerry Lawler than Jerry Lawler?
Who?
Surprisingly, he's like a known trainer at the Red Rooster.
By the way...
Okay, have you ever heard that dude do color? Jesus.
Oh, yeah, Miss Royal Rumble 2000. I remember that. I listened to the Wrestle Talk podcast about that one. By the way, because we've got Carol here, this is I'm going to pull up the image for it as well. This is a friendly reminder that Sunday evening after the SVR 2010 live stream, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on this channel with a premiere, is going to be the ARW 2021 Royal Rumble. God, I'm excited for this show.
Oh, God.
Goldust completely changed what he was wearing while he was gone.
Is it better or worse?
Yes. 1990s Goldust was weird.
The son of Dusty, guys.
Grandson of a plumber.
Just the simple grandson of a plumber. I have to look at my bare ass cheek.
Just watched WrestleMania X7. It was good. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Will I be playing Road to WrestleMania again? Very likely, Zach. That's probably exactly what I'll be playing again. Who's the fat commentator for WCW in 2000? He tries to be Lawler so bad it fails miserably. Comes off like a complete creep. At least Jerry is funny. I don't know who the commentators for WCW was, actually. Or were, excuse me. Also, next week, we will be finishing SVR 2008 GM mode on the channel. It's kind of crazy. For those that haven't seen, just watching someone else's GM mode playthrough, I've been screwed already. I don't think it was Paul. But yeah. There's Jeff Jarrett.
And there's Jim Cornette.
More Jim Cornette. By the way, if I can tempt some people into the ARW Royal Rumble on Sunday, there might be a certain cameo being made in the Royal Rumble. But I can neither confirm nor deny that.
JARRETT.
Jeff Jarrett would then wrestle on Raw in 2019.
Jeff Jarrett would wrestle everywhere else but Raw from 2001 to 2019. Literally anywhere else. I'm convinced there's some promoters who just didn't pay him and Jeff didn't care.
What's the story with NWA North American title and WWF? I kind of know the story with Russo and Cornette. I actually don't know. Again, we're definitely not in my time period WWE.
Jim Cornette had a video about it, so look up what he says.
The team WWE during the 2010s is my expertise. I can literally name you every person to hold the Intercontinental title I can name pretty much every set of champions reverse chronological order in WWE from now until like 2010. Tag team, I can't really do. Neither can I do with women's because of the Divas title. But like US, Intercontinental, WWE, and World Heavyweight, I can do it. Someone names me one of those four, I'll do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is Honky Tonk Man being followed by Triple H on crutches? So Jobber says TNA is his specialty. I don't know. I need to eventually watch some older TNA stuff. Triple H feuding with Owen. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad we've got people who actually know shit here to help me out. Because I'm just like straight up useless when it comes to trivia sometimes. Still, hashtag Zander for Quizzlemania, please. And thank you, everyone. Make sure to
fail.
Make sure everybody
you lose that game so bad. Still, hashtag Zandermania for Quizzlemania.
Wait, what?
I said, Zander, you'd lose that game. You would not win any part of Quizzlemania. But still, hashtag Zandermania for Quizzlemania. Let my friend go out there and embarrass himself.
Look, man, it would open the proverbial door to a collab.
The proverbial door?
The forbidden door. It would open the quote-unquote forbidden door. Zander needs to study his. Look, man, I will fail the whose nips are these rounds. I'm gonna look. If I get on Quizlemania, I will be cheating and looking at the chat the whole time, and I'm still gonna lose. Like, I can't wait. I'm in before the Zander is looking at the chat.
I watch the show and they do the nip segment, I'm like,
no.
It reminds me of the Family Guy gag. How about this side boob? Or what about that side boob?
You just want to be there. Though I want to win, actually. I want to, like me talking about how I'll even cheat. Carol just said, you just want to be there. No, I don't just want to be there. I want to have fun. I want to befriend everyone. I want to potentially get more exposure for this channel. No, I'm fully like convinced that whenever the day comes that they do Zander for Quizlemania, Blampier is going to make it all about like indie promotions in England or TNA or Ring of Honor. I will never beat Tempest, and I'm well aware of that. It would be a shame if somebody caused Tempest to fall ill the day he was supposed to face me at Quizlemania. It would be a real shame. You know, I just remembered something randomly. I ordered a fucking figure from eBay. I ordered a WWE figure from eBay like 3 weeks ago. And I've not gotten any updates on it. Jobber's here saying like, if it's TNA, he'll be feeding me answers.
Unless they do a tag team Quizlemania, in which case I'm Zander's partner for that.
Okay, so the thing I bought on eBay, it arrived in Atlanta on the 12th. It really should be here soon. Carol, don't even start spoiling it. I haven't gotten to watch it yet. I've got to wait a week. Any WandaVision spoilers get blocked immediately. You're banned from commenting on the channel. Like, that's the warning. Because, like, Carol, I don't think you'd spoil it because you remember my tweet this morning. I'm having to wait and be a supportive boyfriend and wait until next week to watch it with my girlfriend. But, like, even if Ray started to spoil it, I would kick him out of the fucking StreamYard room. I'm not even kidding.
Anyway, but Zander has told his girlfriend that, okay, he'll hold off on WandaVision, but Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, no. Zander ain't waiting to see Sebastian Stan's hunky ass on screen. I'll just be nonchalant about it. Let me tell you all about WandaVision. It was great. Okay, you're going to love it. For instance, I still remember on-screen girlfriend all to set up a rematch with Kurt Angle. Speaking of Kurt Angle, I love Kurt Angle a lot.
So I have the headphones on so I can hear the show. But it's like hearing you talk and then hearing a random blurb from the pervert that is Jerry Lawler.
Yeah. This Rumble's kind of boring. It kind of is. I think it's about to pick up in a moment's time with some glass shattering, though.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, guys. I thought I remembered this Rumble being better.
Oh my God! Amen! Amen! Amen!
Amen! Amen! Pull them down.
Oh God! Amen!
It was funny to see Zander.
I just realized Jerry Lawler is high school me for you. You'll be having pervy conversations with someone else while I'm just being the pervert that I was in high school in your fucking ear.
Yeah, pretty much. WWE is still in the progress of making stars. 99 and 9 Royal Rumbles more fun. Well, I'm sorry that my pick won the fucking Twitter poll. I'm sorry that I didn't actually rig that one.
Zander, calm down.
What?
Calm down. God damn. Go ahead and put it up.
No. Nobody provoke Ahmed even more. Don't make him keep standing out here.
Go ahead and throw it up. What, Zander? No, get rowdy.
Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess I could. Do I even still have it? Yeah. Sorry, Jobber. I know it's like 1 a.m. for you. That will be the only get rowdy for this whole stream. Scout's honor. I mean, it probably will be, honestly. I forget it's there nowadays. The get rowdy. Get rowdy's kind of run its course at this point. So. The line "Honky Tonk Man about to eliminate The Rock" is a weird line to hear.
Okay, so Honky Tonk Man is going to be the greatest Intercontinental champion of all time because he had the longest reign up to this point.
Yeah, he's not the greatest. Sorry, Jobber. I knew that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to catch you off guard.
Okay. Yeah. You want to know what I say to people who think Honky Tonk is the greatest Intercontinental champion of all time?
What's that?
Any woman will tell you length is nice, but it's not everything.
The pop for Austin. And I love how they're all looking up the entranceway for him. Or no, they're looking out in the crowd for him, and they're looking at the entranceway. My bad. And then he comes through the crowd. I love that. He's arriving, and he's going to raise hell. God, I love Stone Cold.
He was just in the Road Warriors dressing room. He was getting hyped up in there.
What can I do for you, Kevin Nash? I'll just leave that there for you.
I said length is nice, but it's not everything.
Sometimes I have to fake fire you, and that was one of those times.
One day you might meet a girlfriend of mine. I mean, I don't.
No, I wouldn't.
No, I'm saying like to the audience. You might meet a girlfriend of mine.
I think I'm done with this conversation.
This is the point of the joke, Carol.
I got the moves. That I'm not finishing that sentence. No, I will not. I refuse.
I will tell you.
Hang on. Carol, you know what? Is this the Shawn Michaels match? No, Zach. We're talking about something else.
So
Carol says, "Is Zander blushing?" Don't worry about what Xander's face is doing. It's very hot in here. I don't have an Aces and Eights shirt to reveal underneath otherwise. And then Jobber just says, "Blue Chew, hashtag code Fightful." So give me a second. I'm getting something.
One day you might date one of the women who I date on and off.
I'm grabbing a clip that this perfectly sums up how I feel about that conversation you and Carol just had concerning length.
Well, that just sort of happened to me. I mean, I didn't even participate in that.
Yeah, SmackDown's on, but I don't watch SmackDown, so it's fine.
I'll remove myself.
SmackDown is on, and we're gonna run like fucking how far into it? Like we got another. Ray's gone. We got another like 50 minutes of this show, so we're gonna be running through the first half of SmackDown. Oh, I know what Ray is doing. I won't spoil it, but I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. He's beat me to the punch.
Ah!
Okay.
It was hot in here. Thank you, Jobber.
Hold up. My turn. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I've realized it's only just now dawned on me.
You guys like my Odin shirt? Good.
All right. This is how boring this Rumble is because I've come up with a bit of a joke here. In the words of Taz, who was quoting Jobber JJ, let's see if I can do a good Taz impression. Wait, where was the line? Because Jobber put it up on here a second ago. Is it getting hot in here? Or is that just me? Right, that's the line. Is it getting hot in here? Is that just me? That work? Everyone happy with that one? It's the closest thing to an aces and eights I could do. I'm gonna step off screen and change back into the Zander Mania shirt now. We've already done the Zander Mania is FTF thing. We did that over the summer. We're not gonna run that joke into the ground. Yep, fuck that fuck. Fuck that fucking dude.
Who?
No, that's what FTF, the shirt I was wearing, stands for fuck that fuck. It's a quote from Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful when he was invading Wrestle Talk earlier in 2020. Anything going on SmackDown right now?
Not likely.
I mean, it only just started. It looks like it started with a video package. Great, I can crash the Bully Ray Brooke Hogan wedding. Oh dear. Hey, it's Mick Foley again. Dude love. Oh man, I just happen to remember the Bray Wyatt Mick Foley feud we did at the Royal Rumble for Universe. Jey Uso's coming up to fight Nakamura. Thank you for keeping us updated on SmackDown, Zach. I'm actually pretty interested in the Nakamura situation because his push just came out of nowhere last week. At least we're not getting the Clear Lynch storyline. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, like I don't know, just seeing Dude Love reminds me. I think honestly, Mick Foley versus Bray Wyatt is one of my favorite feuds we've ever done. That was a lot of fun. Like I'm trying to remember how you put it. Like we were texting about it right before we did it. Let me see if I can find it because I can search messages on my phone. I believe you said
it was like we let a bunch of schizophrenics fight over a belt.
yes. Let's see. You were suggesting teams to bring in. And you said, I want to go for a more sports realistic feel with the division since we don't really have that anywhere else. Nothing against how we book stuff, but like we're having schizophrenics fight over a world championship at the Rumble. And Zach, I've heard you say that it should have been Cactus Jack before. I think the Fiend and Mankind mesh better than Cactus Jack and the Fiend.
Yeah.
And then I think if Cactus Jack were to face a Bray Wyatt, it would be the Bray Wyatt, and we didn't want to bring him back for that. And then Dude Love and Firefly Funhouse Bray meshed. So like just know that when you think it should have been one thing, we usually have a reason for why we book the way we book.
Yeah. The guy in the Confederate flag is just making me more and more uncomfortable.
Yeah. I've just been trying to ignore it. I'm just gonna put like a freaking John board in here. Anyway, go ahead.
Full disclosure, Zander and I's high school was full of those idiots who'd walk around wearing the Confederate flag all the time.
Yep. Redneck Georgia, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, Vader. Oh, hell yeah.
See, this was before the Big Show debuted, so clearly the number wasn't exclusively reserved for the Big Show half the time now.
It was before what?
This was before the Big Show debuted and was number 30 in seemingly every single Royal Rumble.
He does have that number a lot. Let's see. Jobber just made a South Park joke. I assume I kind of know how this would sound. I've seen enough South Park. They stole our job. They stole my job. Not close enough. Big Show debuted in 1999. Yep. He was the giant WCW at this point. And then Jey Uso just declared himself for the Royal Rumble. Good for Jey.
Get in there, Jay.
Get in there, Jey Uso. You're not going to win. Like, good for you. You're becoming like a genuinely believable main eventer, pal. It's kind of crazy. '95, '96 rookie giant was awesome. Yeah. Hey, we're at least in the final bits of this Rumble match, but then we got the casket match to get through. I hear it now.
Yep.
All right. So Nakamura's back to his old theme. Really? That's interesting. That's pretty cool, though. It's good that we got Nakamura's old theme back. All right, check Messenger. I just sent you something. I will let you guys know tomorrow about let me get a rough estimate, and I will tell you guys what I sent. Like, you guys will get to know what I told Ray in that text message tomorrow, and you'll get to know I'm having to check something before I can confirm exactly what time. Are we down to the final four?
Yep.
We got Dude Love, Stone Cold, The Rock, and is that Farouk in the corner? I can't tell from where I'm sitting.
That's Farouk.
All right, I thought it was, but I didn't want to assume because I couldn't see him. Yeah, you guys will get to know what the text I sent to Ray is about 20 minutes into No Mercy tomorrow. Zach, I'm actually happy that you're giving me updates for SmackDown. It's saving me from having to go to Twitter. So by all means, man, go for it. I agree, Carol. I have a lot of fun just doing these kind of casual streams personally.
Yeah, we're going to be into another one on Sunday.
Yeah, except I'll be playing video games. I got my PS3 controller all charged up and ready to go.
Yeah. And I guess you can also call it you can also call it Fallout from No Mercy.
Yeah, that's kind of like that was because I was really considering doing the ARW Rumble at noon on Sunday, and having the stream be immediately after so I could do Fallout for both the Rumble and No Mercy. But I realized people don't really watch ARW the same way they watch Universe. They don't watch ARW to know the booking decisions behind it. They watch it for fun. Whereas Universe, it's interesting to go behind the scenes with it. Because like ARW, the simple answer is, I felt like it. But like, yeah, no, we'll be answering questions about No Mercy at the live stream on Sunday. So be sure to tune into that, where I will be, as I said, playing some SBR 2010. And I will do everything in my power to set it up. And yes, I believe I said it earlier. I might have gotten sidetracked. But yeah, I'm going to be playing more Road to WrestleMania on SBR 2010. And after the final episode of GM Mode comes out, which will be on next Saturday, I believe. Let me double check. Episode 28 will come out on Tuesday. Episode 29 will come out next Thursday. Yes, episode 30, which is the finale, will be out next Saturday. Episode 30 will come out next Saturday, which will finish off SBR 2008 GM mode. After that, I'm going to move on to either WWE 2K14 30 Years of WrestleMania or one of the many SVR games, Road to WrestleMania modes. A lot of people are like, oh, you should do 2007 GM mode. I'm GM moded out. He did not. You heard that right, Ray?
What do they say?
Cold Stone's my man. God, I love Mike Tyson.
Up and comer, Shawn Michaels, the current champion who will be retired for 4 years and 2 months.
2K14. Yeah, that will probably be what happens, Zach. Probably like noon Eastern Standard Time, Jobber. Probably like around noon-ish. Pretty much after I eat lunch on Sunday. King's out here.
It's bad how much I don't want to be up at 10 a.m.
What?
It's bad how much I don't want to be up at 10 a.m.
You fucking lazy fucking stoner. I'm gonna go refill my water bottle. Hold down the fort. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Yes, this is Sean's match. Just ask me a question, guys. So there's Undertaker. They gave him that fake birthmark. I don't know why they did that to him.
I'm back. It's fine, Carol. Silence is not. It's fine. We're good. It seems like Ray's mic only goes quiet when I leave the room. But I'm here. We're good. Cesaro just came out. Interesting.
It's fine, Carol. It's fine. I get it.
Hang on, I'm getting another clip. This is the part of the show where Zander's gotten a little bit bored, so you're gonna have me out here doing things
like turning on the voice changer,
or did it work right there, by the way, Ray?
Yes,
Right,
it did.
I'm getting another clip for StreamYard because I think it perfectly describes how I could sum up the interaction there with Carol picking on you and how you just reacted. That was the Thanos filter, by the way, for those that aren't aware. So this 16-second JonTron clip is essentially how I see that interaction between Ray and Carol just going down.
What are you laughing at, Yoda? Something funny? Something you want to share with the class? You're laughing at me? So what? I'm funny now? I'm a funny guy just because I'm dressed like a clown? I suppose you think I shouldn't have a gun either!
Oh man,
What's creepy?
I think she's talking about my voice.
calling
I
me
was doing
creepy now? Oh, okay.
Did Kane join DX?
I don't know.
Jobber, help us out. Was Kane ever
How-
actually part of DX?
How dare he betray the Canaanites?
The millions and millions of Canaanites.
Okay, according to Carol, he was at one point. Okay, he's just feuding with his brother at this point. Mixed reactions. Kane later joins the corporation. Okay.
Yo, listen.
Xander needs more female fans. Yeah, Xander does need more female fans.
It's just a male-dominated space, honestly.
Yeah. DX joins corporation. Okay. Oh, DX. I've got mixed feelings on DX.
I just find it funny how WWE keeps pushing the idea of Shawn and Triple H as the DX. When if you look what DX was when it was in its prime, Shawn wasn't there.
No, I don't hate DX, Carol. It's like I like DX. I do. I wasn't there in time for it. Oh, Jobber's just throwing out fighting words for Carol. This is going to be fun. Yeah, I saw the comment. I saw the comment, Zach. Personally, I try not to associate myself with Grim anymore. I watched him from like 2014-ish through like mid 2017 and just kind of gave up. Personally, his channel just to me became the same thing over and over, which I feel like I'm the pot calling the kettle black in that case, but
I don't know. Like,
it's a
I could
situation.
never tell anything. Like,
It's something I don't want to go too
I knew most. Okay, I'm just saying, like, he has these arguments with his wife, and you never know if they're fake or real.
Right. That was my kind of big deal. Like I would get a little uncomfortable watching his videos from time to time, and that's like I said, that'll be about as much as I say on the matter. So here's an interesting story that I wish I'd told at some point. So obviously things are going down with Rollins and Murphy whenever Murphy is cleared again in universe mode. He was injured by Rollins with the curb stomp on the chair, put out for 4 to 6 weeks with a concussion. I was clicking around on a YouTube Studio and this came up. But I realized something when going through some stuff on our channel in YouTube Studio. Murphy's first opponent in our universe was then Universal Champion, then babyface Seth Rollins. I feel like whenever Murphy is back, that's something I need to remember to mention on commentary at some point.
Yeah. So the NRA just filed for bankruptcy.
The what?
The National Rifle Association.
Ah.
Sean is trying so hard to look like super big.
I
Look
love
at it.
Shawn Michaels. Quite genuinely, I love Shawn Michaels.
I don't know, like you
Even
just
Shawn Michaels. Okay. If Shawn Michaels were to ever cameo in our universe, this would be the only time I change something from real life on how someone looks. Shawn Michaels would not be fucking bald in our universe mode if we ever did anything with him.
he's not bald now. He just looks sad.
Oh, Mike Tyson. Oh, Mikey Tice.
So, Undertaker, I'm sorry. This isn't doing much for me. I've already seen Ahmed Johnson tonight. Nothing you can show me scares me right now. Unless it's that.
Oh, that one shouldn't have gotten me like it did. Nakamura won. Good to know. I'll be honest. One thing, and I don't speak this genuinely on YouTube very often. One thing that always scares me about the fact that we're getting bigger and bigger on YouTube. One thing that scares me is that one day we're going to have so many people on these streams that I'm not going to be able to keep up with every single comment anymore. And that scares me because I think one of the things that makes these live streams so charming is that we do respond to everyone and we talk about everything that comes up in the comments for the most part. It scares me to know that one day
Ahmed in 1996. So wait, that wasn't the first time his pants got pulled into his ass like that. Ahmed, buy new gear. Just buy new gear, Ahmed.
Yeah, it would be nice to be to the point where yeah, Carol's just trying to incite my fear here. She said Zander might have to get, oh my god, mods for this stream. I know. You guys don't realize, like, I'm scared of not having control on this channel.
There it is.
That's where Sean got injured. Yeah, I mean, we will eventually set up a support.ls11 universe thing, but ask for mod mother. She's so busy, I don't want to bother her. Otherwise, I would totally ask her if she wanted to be a mod on the LS11 universe channel. On premieres for ARW and universe, I can handle it. Because I'm not responding in real time, verbally. I can type up responses to everyone. You guys have seen.
All right. Hold down the fort.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it does scare me to think that one day I'm not going to be able to control I'm not going to be able to micromanage this channel anymore. That genuinely scares me. Sean is now in the casket. He's gotten out. Sean's already gotten in. Sean's already injured. He's got 20 more minutes left. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, no, it does scare me. I'm someone that I feel like I need to be in control of, and it's a very bad flaw of mine, and I wish it was something I could get better about. I feel like if it's something that's in my name, like this channel is, LS11 is a brand I've been building since I was 11 years old. I've literally got an LS11 logo on my shoulder. I just excuse the hair. I haven't shaved around the tattoo in a while. I haven't needed to though. It scares me though, knowing that one day we're going to be so big to the point where I'm not going to be able to be in every single stream. I'm gonna, in a weird way, I'm eventually going to have the Ollie Davis role of like I'm in charge, but I'm not in everything anymore. Like I can't tell you guys why or when, but in about 3 to 4 months, there's an episode of Universe I'm not on commentary for. It's just Ray, and that scares me. Nothing against Ray, it just scares me not being in a video. Again, it's nothing against Ray, because I know he'll probably see this clip at some point. It's nothing against Ray, it's nothing against any one person. It's literally just a matter of I get scared not being here to control what's happening. I get scared is the thing, because I've always been a one-man show until Ray came around a couple years ago now almost. And even with Ray around, I'm still doing most of the recording and editing. Yeah. I mean, asking Denise for advice would be a great idea. It's just she's also a very busy person, and I don't want to bother her too much. But like maybe when this channel gets a little bigger, I'll ask her for advice or something. When it gets to the point where I could say I'm Zander from LS11 Universe, she'll be like, "Oh, I've heard that phrase before." Hi, Ray. Just chatting about my anxiety. About
I'm glad you think I'm funny.
I was telling them, I told them I'm not going to tell them when, I'm not going to tell them what, and I'm not going to tell them why. But there is an episode of Universe this year where it's just going to be you on commentary, and that scares me, not because I don't think you can do it, but because I'm scared to not be in an episode of Universe. Thank you, Carol. I really just need a hug, but like my girlfriend is an hour and a half away, and I don't want to hug my brother. He's weird.
Damn it, Cornet! Did you put that in there?
By God, he just threw some substance in the eye of the Undertaker.
Oh my God! No! I know it. Damn it! Heyman's here again.
Yeah, Jobber points it out really well. With that. Denise does her own channel, reads the comments, reads super chats, and she's incredible. And she does extra shows.
Everyone hug Zander. Hug Zander.
Hang on, I've another Sid being weird. Yeah, Sean skips the next pay-per-view after Rumble so he can go back to Mania. And there's a story backstage. Sean did. Yep, Taker, make sure to do it. Hang on, I've got something that'll help me get a hug without you guys being able to physically hug me. Okay. Yeah, come here, buddy. Don't mind me. I'm a 21-year-old man, but I own this. Okay, there we go. I just needed a hug, and this is the best I've got.
Let's say if you're gonna be gone long, man, I got food coming.
I'm good. I literally was just stepping off screen to grab this. There we go. I feel loved now. All right, let me just gently toss him back onto the bed. He landed on the bed. We're good. We're good. Oh, man.
And I was an adult about it.
You were an adult about what, Ray?
Needing a hug. Bury it deep down. Put it in there. Right into the cabinet of emotions that exists inside every man's chest. And I will let it out, probably at Mid-Bath and Beyond. 5 fucking towels! It's a sickness with you!
Oh, man. Sorry, I had to mute myself for a moment. I was trying to find a clip. I can't find it, but that's fine. What I was looking for is it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite memes right now. And Ray saying "bottle up" made me think about it. It was, and this is not in any way, shape, or form me trying to be sexist. This is just how it is. I'm going to take Ray off the thing until he gets back. Women, don't bottle your emotions up. Let them out. It's okay to show your emotions. Men, first you get a jar from SpongeBob. And I was trying to find the first you get a jar from SpongeBob. That was not with the voice mod, by the way. That was just me. I'm actually I used to be a voice actor. I shut down my freelancing account because I was getting taken advantage of too much. It is what it is. Ay. Yeah, I just caught that pile driver on the steps too. Wow. SpongeBob references. Hey, SpongeBob references. It's what real life Zander is here for. You're not going to get SpongeBob references in universe mode. You might get them in ARW sometimes, but you're going to get them a lot in live streams. There's a rumor that Montez Ford is on Vince's good side and he might have a singles push. Interesting. You know, speaking of Montez Ford, I'm gonna reach for these, but you're gonna hear like a thud in a second. That's gonna be the sound of me dropping them. Okay, got it. Okay, got these Amazon boxes here. Do I have my box cutter? Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. Where's the leak, man? There you go. Hi, Ray. Glad you're back. I have to stand up for a second to find my box cutter. All right, let's see. I'm still talking so that I'm still audible on the stream. Hopefully, at the very least, minimally audible. I'm heading back. I'm now walking around. Got my Toys R Us box cutter. I'm back. Hang on, I got you, Ray.
Pizza time.
Pizza time.
Good job. You got enough pizza for the both of us, and we're like across the country from one another.
I know.
So,
I order a lot of pizza because I typically order like the deals.
Okay, so Ray, Carol was asked what kind of pizza, and Jobber said, "Is this the Krusty Krab?" No, this is Patrick. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Another Krusty Krab.
Sausage and onion and Alfredo.
Sausage and onion and Alfredo. Interesting. So we're doing a bit of an unboxing here during this matchup between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. Mainly because I'm a little bit tired. I'm going to cut right towards my dick with a box cutter. By the way, Carol might recognize one of these because she told me she used to work there. These are the box cutters they gave us at Toys R Us. I still have a couple of them.
Some asshole better stop blowing that fucking air horn during this show.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I picked the right box. So, Zach mentioned Montez Ford. Well, first things first, got my Montez Ford elite in the mail. Put this off to the side. Can use that for shipping old figures off. SpongeBob is great. Jobber. SpongeBob is a great show. New episodes are a little bit weird. They've got some bright spots in them from time to time, but like the older stuff is like that. Call me a hipster. And of course, can't have one without the other. So, also, damn it.
Wait.
Andrew Dawkins. Got my Street Profits elite, which means expect to see my Street Profits.
Wait, Zander! We're not cavemen! We have technology!
Nobody respond to Carol yet. I've got the perfect response. already got my response to Carol saying that about the almighty SpongeBob. Everybody hold on to your square pants for a minute before I open up these elites as well. Not that this match is bad by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just a little bit bored. I kind of struggle watching older wrestling shows sometimes. So, in response to Carol saying that about SpongeBob and the Simpsons, my simple response is...
Those words, is it possible to use them in a sentence together like that?
What'd you play?
The SpongeBob clip from when Squidward says, "I don't like Krabby Patties." Those words, is it even possible to use them in the same sentence like that? Yes, Zach, I collect a lot of figures. I collect more than just wrestling, too. I collect Marvel. I collect Pokemon. I collect Nintendo. I collect Funko Pops. I collect a lot.
He used to have an Instagram for his figures.
I still do. I just don't post to it anymore. Kind of surprised you knew that I had a figure Instagram.
Yeah.
Drake and Josh also favorite Jobber. That's one of my favorites too, Jobber. I need to find somewhere to watch the old episodes of that.
Zander?
That was one of those shows that got better as it got older.
Zander?
Yeah.
Where's the door hole?
Oh, it's right there. I drew it out in magic marker.
You were supposed to cut out with the power saw.
Dude, I'm gonna.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So go get the power saw.
All right, I will. I think I see the problem.
Oh, do ya?
That's just one of the best scenes in the whole show. Let's see. Oh, let's see here. This did a bit of an unboxing on screen here. I believe Dawkins' hoodie that he comes with. Yeah, it's his hoodie. There's a little jacket. Yeah, his jacket's actually like made of like little pleather material instead of being made of fucking rubber. We love to see it. I'm going to mute myself while I push him out of the plastic. Because it's really loud when you do it. I'm actually getting into the game of customizing figures as well.
And it's just too hot for TV.
Like, I talked about this a little bit on Twitter, but I know Zach doesn't use Twitter from what I can tell. Or at least if he does, he doesn't follow us. But I did make my first custom wrestling figure in years the other day. Yeah, I made my first custom figure recently with this El Generico I made. I gotta touch him up again soon. But like, yeah. Let's be careful here, getting him back up on the shelf behind me. Move the Zander figure a little bit. Because like one wrong move, if this guy falls to the floor, that clay mask I made for him is shattering to a million pieces. Jobber says, Drake and Josh being my brother. My brother is Josh because he's the smart one, and I'm Drake because I'm the dumb one. Fair enough. Ray and I are Josh and Josh.
I could see you say, when you first started dating Alex, she said she loved me. No. Ray, yeah. What if I love her back? Why'd you hit me? Because you're talking crazy.
Zach says, I like the basic figures because I don't have to worry about my dog eating the extra heads. That's fair. I like the elites because they're more posable, and I play with them to pose them and stuff. I need to get a tape. I'm gonna reorganize my room probably over the next couple months. Like, I mean, the way it's set up now is fine. Like, it's fine. But it just kind of got set up when I moved. I kind of just set it up the best I could when I moved in, and never went back and rearranged. Also, the knee joints on this Dawkins figure, man, look at that. Built into the shorts. I've never seen that before. Anyway, but besides the point, yeah, no, I'm gonna eventually, rearrange the room, just because I think I'm gonna move my bed to where I'm set up now with the desk. Like put the bed underneath the window. Just look at Kane. Yeah. Man, 90s Kane. I want to say that's peak Kane, but like his run with the world title in 2010 wasn't bad either. Where did I just get messaged? I just got messaged by my girlfriend, and I got messaged by by someone else. I'm not going to say it out loud, just in case. That's interesting. I think Zach's going to bring us up on the. Zach will probably let us know about this in a moment's time, but it seems Roman Reigns has kind of started to take Apollo Crews into his little family on SmackDown.
Right.
That's pretty interesting. Hey, if that turns into good things for Apollo, then that's great. Everyone, what do I think about the Ultimate Edition figures? I think the Ultimate Edition figures are cool. I genuinely do. They're not my forte for collecting, so I'm probably not going to get any of them. Like, I think the Fiend one is cool. I might get the Hollywood Hogan one because, despite everything, I'm a mark for the Hulk Hogan character. Terry Bollea, the man, is not Hulk Hogan the character in my eyes. Like,
no, he's much less well hung.
yeah, I mean, if you've seen the documentary Nobody Speaks, Hulk Hogan has a 10-inch penis. Terry Bollea, the man, does not. I think we're coming up on the end of the show, it looks like. Kane and Paul Bearer are just dragging The Undertaker in that casket away. And by that, I mean they're probably moving the casket on the wheels that are underneath it. Let's be real. Opening up the Montez Ford figure while I'm right here as well. Kane 2003 was a monster. Yeah, when he first took the mask off, I remember that. I remember hearing about that. All right, I'm going to mute myself again to take the figure out of the packaging. Yeah, no, Carol. Terry Bollea, the man, is an asshole from what I've gathered. All right. Montez Ford, really well made. Who's scarier with an axe, Kane or Brock? Kane. Might be biased. I just like Kane.
I'm just more. Like, why is he doing this? Is he trying to hit him inside the casket?
I don't know, man. Cruz was motivated by Heyman 2 weeks ago. I did not know that. Yep, no, I'm all in for Apollo Crews getting a push by siding with Roman. Like, let's do it. Give Roman a faction of more than just Samoans. Why not? Get the jacket onto Montez here. Since I'm not playing with them until I get my room set back up to where I can have the ring in here. Because, like, I think there's a way to maximize the space I've got in here. And I'm not doing it right now. Casket's on fire. Is my dog still in here? Because I remember her getting put in here a few minutes ago. No, she did. No, she didn't. What am I talking about? Let me get the glasses on, and then you guys can see the Street Profits figures that I just got. That's it. That was the show. Must not have a large room. It's the biggest bedroom in the house, weirdly. It's just a matter of I'm not really maximizing the space. I think the bookshelves need to be moved. Don't worry, there's a smaller casket underneath the big casket. Yeah. By the way, so for those wondering, here are the Street Profits Elites. They do bring the swag like nobody can, but I'm too white to say that sentence. And they want the smoke, as I've been told. They are cool. I am not. And Montez has got a little bit of loose legs on him. Yeah.
But let's be for real. How that casket was set up, I think, in all likelihood, what they did was there was a second compartment at the bottom that opened up. That way Undertaker could crawl out and get under the ring.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, they take a while to lock the locks on, and they're probably using their bodies to block Taker getting under the ring.
Yeah. Yeah. My voice is cracking a lot today. And I'm just glad it doesn't do this during commentary for Universe. But yeah, we're kind of come up to an end on the stream here now.
We've had a 3-hour stream, guys.
Yeah, our longest stream. Pretty much the only other times we do streams this long is if we're doing takeovers, which I guess NXT will have another takeover soon, right? Maybe.
Yeah, soonish, yeah.
Just see if there's anything else fun to play here before we go. Not really. Nothing we haven't played 1,000 times. I won't do Get Rowdy for the out of respect to Jobber being up at 2 a.m.
So, guys, next time we'll be watching yet another Royal Rumble event.
Probably. But yeah, so
next time isn't 2 days from now, even though it's going to be basically the same thing. So,
and next time will be a little more fun, I think. So yeah, just to kind of give us closing note, nothing to do with me reorganizing my room. I will be doing that on my own time, figuring what the hell out I'm going to do. Figuring out what the hell I'm going to do is what I meant. So next time you guys see us will be tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Universe No Mercy with an incredible match card. I will read that match card out right now. Hold on another 3 seconds. With the match card of Adam Cole versus Drew McIntyre, Johnny Gargano versus Cesaro in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Intercontinental Championship, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens defending the Raw Tag Team Championships against the Usos and GYV, Bobby Roode versus James Storm in a loser leaves WWE match. The team of Drew Gulak and Tony Nese versus the Hurt Business for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, Becky Lynch defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Shayna Baszler, Keith Lee defending the U.S. title against the Disciple Shane Thorne, Daniel Bryan versus Tommaso Ciampa for the World Heavyweight title, Flair, Belair, Asuka, and Ripley in a fatal 4-way number one contenders match for the Raw Women's Championship, and of course the main event, the matchup most people are looking forward to, Seth Rollins challenging Finn Balor for the WWE Championship. Then join us on Sunday afternoon where we will be playing more SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 Road to WrestleMania. Me and Ray, I'll be playing. Ray will be reading your comments. It'll be a lot of fun. It's going to take a little bit of setup before we do it. Just keep an eye on Twitter for what time we're going to start. And then Sunday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the ARW 2021 Royal Rumble. Oh my God, it's going to be so fun. Like I said, there might be a little cameo from Carmel. You never know.
4 shows, 3 days. This is show 1. Let's get through the other 3.
And then Monday, we'll be back to just videos going up at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with the fallout of Battleground or No Mercy and the build-up to Battleground. So, with all of that said, he's been Zander. I've been Ray. That was our live stream. Hey, wait a minute.